Hey, my name is Nyri Allen. This is Impact 55.
Influence, meaning, passion, achievement, character, trajectory, Impact 55.
I'm a 12th grader at Lawrence High School, and I play varsity basketball. I started playing basketball at the age of 6. Growing up, my grandma didn't really want me to play basketball because she wanted me to be a dancer, so before I played basketball, I started dancing at the TDS. I danced there till I was 6 years old, and then I transitioned to playing red ball at the Ridge. And from there, I moved on to L3 basketball, and I just kept progressing up. Basketball is really my safe space. Like when I'm feeling down or something, basketball is my go-to thing. It helps me calm my nerves. Not only that, I got a lot of support with basketball because everyone knows that's my favorite thing to do. Not only that, I have a strong support system with basketball, starting off with my cousin Ty. He kept me in the gym a lot with basketball because he know that's something I want to do in life and keep doing. He always tell me, like, if basketball really a sport that you want to do, keep going and don't ever stop and don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because there's gonna always be people in the world that try to doubt you and feel like you can't do something when you know deep down that's what you can do. And I also feel like basketball was my calling from God, because it not only woke me up, but it woke a lot of people up, because knowing that you can get a lot of deals and sponsorships from basketball. So that's just always something I want to do. And really, me playing basketball is following after behind my mom's footsteps, because that's what she did growing up. She didn't make it to the pros, but she did high school basketball, middle school. So that's just something I always wanted to do. Not only that, my grandmother played sports like softball and basketball. So I'm really just trying to, following behind my family's footsteps, but also be who I want to be in life. But I honestly feel like basketball is my calling, and that's something I want to do. Also, when I started basketball, my grandma always kept me in there. She made sure that's something I actually want to do, and I wasn't wasting her time and money with basketball because it's expensive. She told me, if that's something you want to do, you got to do it. You got to keep doing it to make you better. She always took me to basketball camps. We always did fundraisers for basketball. She kept me in the gym a lot, but she always told me, if I don't have my books, then there's no ball. So basketball is just something that keeps me focused. And then on top of that, she know that I really want to play for Dawn Staley. Hopefully I get there. Keep praying for it. She always took me to Dawn Staley camp and told me that might not be my calling to go play for her, but that just don't give up on it. Eventually, after high school, I do want to go play basketball in college, but if that don't happen, I do want to be a real estate agent, have my own little business or something, maybe nursing. Another person I want to shout out is Miss Brad, my favorite. Miss Brad always been there for me as well. She comes support me at all my games. She can't make it to all of them, She has other stuff to do, but the games that she can make it to, I'm very thankful that she make it there, support me, be there for me. She always been there for me since 2nd grade. That was my 2nd grade teacher, and ever since then she just been following me. Even when I transitioned to go to a different school district, she always been there for me. After the passing of my grandmother, Miss Brad, I would say she was one of the main ones that kept in touch with me, because she know how close I was to my grandma. She always just checked in, called, make sure I was doing. Still to this day, she'll text me and ask me if I'm doing okay. If I need anything, just let her know. Miss Brad is one of my favorite person. Like, I could write a book on the stuff that Miss Brad do for me and how much she support me. Another person I would like to give a shout out is to Coach Cade, my coach right now. This is the 3rd year I've known him. And ever since I transferred back down here, he's always been there for me. He even showed up to my grandma's funeral, because he know, like, she was my backbone person. Like, that was my person I can go to. He always been supportive to me, He always tell me every day at practice, go hard at practice, because in the game, it's gonna pay off. And there's people watching me, so give them a show, give them something to watch. And that always stuck with me. Another person I would like to shout out is Coach B, Coach Blakely. That's my dog. That's my little ride or die. I love Coach B. He's right now my weightlifting coach, so he working me for the season. So yeah, I love Coach B. He a person that likes to motivate people. Like, I love Coach B. It's not a day that I go by that I don't speak to Coach B. Every time I see him in the hallway, I always tell Coach B, hey, even if I see him 3 times a day, I'm gonna tell him, hey, Coach B is a person that I know I could talk to about basketball, school, anything. I know that he's gonna be there and listen and hear me out and give me the good advice that I need. So yeah. Thank you, Coach B. Another person I would like to shout out is my mother. After the passing of my grandma again, I moved back in with her, stayed in, and not only that, it was at one point of time where I wanted to quit basketball and I didn't want to do nothing because of the passing of my grandma, because it wouldn't feel the same, but I have a strong village behind me that, you know, told me just keep going because that's something that she would want me to do. She's not here physically watching me, but I know above she's watching me and she's proud of everything that I accomplished and still accomplishing. A few more people I would like to give a shout out to is my Aunt Coin and my Aunt Home. Without them, I don't know what I would have done. After my grandma transitioned to heaven, they really stepped in to play a major part. They support me. They always been there for me. I know that they're only one call away. I could always be in touch with them. They can always tell me what's right and what's wrong and what I need and what I don't need to do. After being at Legacy for 3 years, I came home. It was my decision to come back home because I did get recruited to go to Legacy to play basketball, but I knew leaving Lawrence was going to be a major thing because I had built a strong friendship down here. I met so many people, and it was like when I left to go to Legacy, I was happy. I was excited to start a new journey to get to know new people and everything. But after my 3rd year, I told my grandma that I don't think that's for me. I want to be down here. This is where I want to be. I'm from here. And I already knew so many people down here. So when I came back to Lawrence, my 10th grade year, it was new walking into some new administrators and people I didn't know. But ever since I've been here, I done built a strong bond with a lot of administrators that I can truly say I'm blessed and thankful to have. I feel like when I came back down here, I feel like that was better for me. Legacy they helped me a lot with my basketball and everything, but I feel like when I came back down here, it was just better for me. Like, I got to play more public schools and more get to know other people, so yeah. As a 12th grader, I've learned to be myself, not to try to fit in a crowd that I'm not meant to be in. Also, as a 12th grader, I have learned that being in the wrong crowd or being in the wrong spot can get you mixed up in a lot of things that you had nothing to do with it. So I'm still learning myself and I'm still learning how to do things and what to be. But one thing I can say about myself as a 12th grader, I've learned that being yourself and not being what somebody else wants you to do can teach you a lot of things in life. I've also learned that taking my books and classwork and everything serious because that's something that's going to help me in life. I will need the stuff in life. Another thing that I've learned through basketball is to build friendship and communication. That's the two main things that I've learned in basketball. Another thing I've learned in basketball is attitude and effort. Give it your all no matter what. So, you know, whenever the time comes, it pays off. It shows you. Basketball is I feel like basketball is a sport that can really help you in life. It's just not about putting a basketball in a goal or a hoop or whatever. It's also about communicating with your coaches, your teammates, anybody, referees, anybody. And it's also about your appearance as well, on and off the court. You know, a lot of people expect for you to be, as an athlete, expect you to be the athlete you're supposed to be. Set an example for not only yourself, but your teammates, your coaches, anybody, because you never know who's watching. So that also taught me, not only just growing up, but basketball, anything in general, your appearance matter. So anything that you do, you might think nobody see it, but somebody gonna see it and it can report back to a coach, school, anything. So that's one thing that I have also learned is my appearance matters. As a 12th grader, advice I would give from someone who's going through tough times in life, just never stop. It's always gonna have a roadblock in front of you, but that never means you stop doing what you want to do in life. I had a major roadblock in front of me after my grandma passed. I didn't want to do anything, but I've learned that things happen. We have to move forward. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna forever hurt, but just keep going. Don't let one thing stop you or tear you down of something you want to do in life. That's something I've also learned. Things not gonna always go your way, so you have to just keep moving. Another advice I would give you is just let go and forgive. It doesn't hurt to forgive someone. I mean, it's gonna always hit you sometimes, but just let go and forgive. My name is Nyri Allen. Thank you, District 55, for making an impact.